what's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we is going to do Lily's Rising on the video. The dog already getting crazy. We was just outside right here. I brought her out, and then she came in, and then she wanted to go back out. She didn't make any noise, but now she's making. But then I brought her out, and then she wanted to come back in again. Well, she came back in again, and now she wants to go back out because she's going so hyper. You'll take it real quick. Can. Go. It's okay. So today we're going to do NFL tier list ranking of the for the NFL, and I was like, I'm down to do this because go late. I was like, I'm down to do this because it kind of does matter where the quarterback goes, but like where the NFL drafted quarterbacks are going, because of okay, no way this is gonna happen. But let's say right here, Kenny Pickett goes to the Rams. Unless he's that trash, he would be like in the A or S tier. Now let's say he goes to the Falcons. Depending on how the team is depending on how he would play. But I'm going off how his performance will be. We can do this for all the other quarterbacks. And we do have Malik Willis, as you saw, Kenny Pickett, Matt Corral, and did we have Desmond Ridder in here? No. All right. Malik Willis out of Roswell, of course. All right, just gonna mention. All right, hopefully the Saints get him. Russell Wilson, I'm gonna have to go with the B. Why I got Russ going at a B is because we have. I mean, I'm not Broncos fan, but he has to show me something, so I'll be able to see if he really is the real deal. If he's not washed anymore, because he obviously looked pretty bad with Seattle. Like, that record for Seattle with that team is bad, embarrassing. And you thought when Russ would come back it would be fine, but it seemed like his thumb was really getting to him, which I believe that's what he injured. But I think he'll be back. I think he'll make Jerry Jeudy look like he's actually pretty good. And Sutton. I mean, I think Russell play pretty good on this team. I just don't think he'll play as good as he did for Seattle. Zach Wilson, we're gonna have to go with the D here. Actually, we're gonna go with an E. I like Zach Wilson, and I think he could do more than he did last year. I do think he does make some stupid throws by just throwing it down the field, and it just turns out to be a pick. And I feel like he can. I feel like Zach Wilson can be better this year, but again, it does depend who they get in the draft. If they get, they pretty much don't have an O line still, and so yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough for him still. And with like the 4th and the 10th pick, I believe that's what they have. I don't see him getting a wide receiver with the 4th and 10th pick, so could be pretty rough for him. Ryan Tannehill, we're gonna go with the C. I think he's gonna degrade himself. If we were saying last season, I'd give him a B with Russ, but I can't put him with Russ, so I have to put him at a C. because Ryan Tannehill has obviously, bruh, did you see that Bengals game? He is not the same guy we saw with Miami, obviously. Derrick Henry is going to have to carry this team with them having only A.J. Brown now, which Julio didn't do anything for their team anyway. He's washed. Stop overrating Julio. He's not a top 5 wide receiver of all time anyway, okay? Prime Antonio Brown's better than Prime Julio. Come on. And is that saying something? I bet we can all agree, Prime Antonio Brown's not a top 5. I bet so many of y'all would agree with that at home. And Prime Antonio Brown's better than Julio. So you better believe Julio's going behind Antonio Brown. Antonio's like 32, popping off with the Buccaneers. It's just he messes it up. Even though I'm not gonna lie, with the issue that happened with him walking off the field, it wasn't unnecessary. But if what he said was true, which I'm not gonna lie, kind of does, then I can't exactly get mad at him for it. But Ryan Tannehill is not the same guy anymore, and it's gonna be pretty rough for him. I feel like this season. Carson Wentz on the Washington Commanders. I'm gonna have to give him a C too. I think it's gonna be the same Carson Wentz with better wide receivers. Honestly, this. And I'm gonna have Carson Wentz getting better stats than he did last year, which I guess you might want to say he's gonna be. As a matter of fact, we're moving Russ up to an A. Uh, and I'm gonna have Carson Wentz still stay at this. I'm gonna keep him at C. But we're gonna do this what I used to do on tier list because I haven't done tier list in forever. Let's say, okay, I think Carson Wentz is gonna be better than Ryan Tannehill. I put Carson Wentz in front of Ryan Tannehill, as you can see. If I think Ryan Tannehill is gonna be better than Carson Wentz, I'll put Ryan Tannehill right here in front of Carson Wentz. But I don't think so. Carson Wentz goes right here in front of Tannehill because I think he will be better than him this season. All right, we're 7 minutes in. Lord have mercy, we have a lot to go. Justin Herbert. I'm gonna give him a C. Let's say they do get Trevor Penning or Charles Cross, an O lineman that could really help this team and make Justin Herbert start running like a freak when he's not really even that much of a mobile quarterback. Let's say that he has an arm. He's really good. He could be really good in this season, bringing his team to the playoffs finally after a rough last season as their head coach called timeouts when that wasn't needed and made them lose the playoffs. So I think it's going to be really good this year. I could move him up to the A category, which I am, and I'm going to have him go over Russ, as a matter of fact. Next, Lamar Jackson. Everybody's underrating Lamar because he got injured and he was gone for about 5-6 weeks in the season. Maybe not 6 weeks, maybe 4 weeks in the season. And with Lamar gone for that long, his team got out of the playoffs. But you guys must have forgot Lamar Jackson is the same one who went to go take a dump, come back to the game in the same exact play, the same exact the play he came back on after taking his dump. He got a game-winning touchdown. Fourth down, game-winning touchdown, pretty much. Lamar's going over Justin Herbert and Russell Wilson. Do not underestimate. A very interesting one, Jalen Hurts. This team does look like they're looking for a wide receiver, even though they used their last year's pick on a wide receiver. And I feel like they're not really giving Devontae Smith a chance, honestly, because they're like, okay, this season was mid. You almost made the playoffs, buddy. Maybe you should go work on another position that could have probably brought you to the playoffs. I'm gonna have Jalen Hurts in C category over Carson Wentz and Ryan Tannehill. But I don't see why they're going for wide receivers. Like, okay, this wide receiver has a chance to go and start and be the number one wide receiver over Devontae Smith, who's just a rookie and just had like 1 year, and you're not really even seeing him develop. I'm not even sure if you're even helping this man develop. You're just worrying about, hey, let's get another wide receiver in. First round. First pick, first round. Let's just go get another one like we did last year. I don't know what's wrong with this team. Jalen Hurts, I do think they're probably going to get a wide receiver and get some help. And hopefully not Jameson Williams, to where a bunch of Alabama boys are just on the Philadelphia Eagles. Because I do want the Saints to get Jameson Williams. Mac Jones. Everybody said this dude's overrated. I'm going to have a B. I don't think he's overrated. I think he's pretty good, but he still has to develop so much. So, I'm going to have Mac Jones at B, because I do think they'll probably get a pretty solid wide receiver. Maybe George Pickens, Sky Moore, if he hits into the second round. Something like that for the Patriots. And, I mean, he looked pretty good last year. I'd probably give him a C plus from last year. And this year, I think he'll be in the B minus, B, not no B plus. I don't think that. Trevor Lawrence, I'm gonna have him in the C category also. Shockingly, in front of Carson Wentz and Ryan Tannehill, but not in front of Jalen Hurts in the C tier. Why? In my opinion, well, I believe I heard like the Jaguars this offseason actually fixed their offensive line. Their issue with their offensive line. But I feel like they should get like Evan Neal or Ikem Ekwonu for the first pick. I know their defensive line is horrible, but you paid a wide receiver $70 million to play for your team when he looks like a wide receiver that would go for $5 million. And I believe he's a slot wide receiver, Christian Kirk. You're taking a big risk there, buddy. But I think he'll be pretty good if that O-lineman is well. If that offensive line is well. And maybe Christian Kirk pops off. It kind of seems like a Kyle Kuzma, but in the NFL kind of situation, where Christian Kirk doesn't play that good for Cardinals. Kind of like how Kyle Kuzma didn't play that good for the Lakers. And then both of those players want to go on a different team to show their talent that they're actually good. And Kyle Kuzma actually did look better. He actually did look better on the Wizards, but still pretty, not all that. Not even all that. Not even that. He is. Okay. You good. Christian Kirk, I don't think he'll improve. Better put in that work. Drew Lock. Put him in a D. He's gonna be in a D. Because he's gonna be the same dude. Maybe even worse. I do like Drew Lock, and I do think he should have been the starter for Denver, actually. Other than Teddy Bridgewater, after so many bad games and stuff. But I don't think he's got a shot at wide receiver. I mean, at quarterback. But I don't think Denver really tried that hard with him, because I'm just seeing the same thing every single week. And it's kind of like just seeing like everything from this dude, and it's not good at all. So maybe he could be good on a different team. In other words, that's what I'm saying. He could be good on a different team, but I don't think he'll be good with Seattle if they don't get a quarterback with their ninth pick, or if they don't trade back. Whatever, man. If they don't get a quarterback, Baker Mayfield could. I have no clue where this dude's going, man. No clue where this dude's going. Deshaun Watson, since we're pretty much talking about Cleveland. Deshaun, you're going over Lamar Jackson to the A in front of Lamar, Justin Herbert, and Russell Wilson. He is the top quarterback out of all these quarterbacks on the list right now, this instant. Deshaun Watson will come back better than ever, and he will pop off on that Cleveland team with Amari Cooper, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb. The People Jones dude is solid, and I think Deshaun's going to fit really good with this team. I kind of feel like people are going to underrate this team too, which I'm not sure that's the right move to go with, to be honest, because I think this team could be underdogs, not for the championship, but a top seed, potentially. Because I think this season does look stronger than last season. Last season, any team could lose to any team, and it was just all over the place. I wouldn't be shocked if the Jets would go ahead and beat the Buccaneers. Because it almost happened now that I'm thinking about it. It almost did. Kyler Murray. Is he even going to play? He wants a new contract or he's not playing. So, I don't know if he's playing. If he does, I'll put Kyler behind Ruts in the A tier. Because Kyler, at the beginning of the year, he looked so good. Favorite for MVP, the little midget, Ant-Man. Go watch the highlights. Rams versus Cardinals. Oh, the wild card game. You think that man was a butts. First round draft pick butts. First round, first overall butts. You would think that. Dak Prescott. Dak's going in the B in front of Mac Jones. No Amari Cooper, which I feel like was a big part of that team. You do have Michael Gallup, who is solid. CD Lamb, your future wide receiver franchise for that team. And Dak, I don't feel like the offense is as strong anymore just because of Amari leaving. I feel like that took away so much from that team. And they do have to fix their offensive lineman. I believe the right tackle, La'el Collins, with him off the team. And I think they're going to need to fix that really bad. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, just go watch the Cowboys 49ers wild card game. Look that up. Dak was getting pressured every 2 seconds he snapped the ball. Aaron Rodgers, I believe, I didn't watch the video, but Microphone put up a video. Shout out to him. He's a homie, always watch for stuff. We're going to have Aaron Rodgers in the S tier still. This man always finds out how to make something go good. And I do think this team's actually going to use the common sense, maybe even trade up to get a wide receiver. This team, I wouldn't even be shocked if they trade up and get Garrett Wilson. This team is, looks like they're also looking at Darren Waller for Microphone. I didn't watch the video, so I don't know the chances of it or stuff like that. But Aaron Rodgers always finds a way, and I think he's still going to be really good. Josh Allen is also going to be in the S tier. But Josh Allen goes over Aaron Rodgers this year. Yes. Why? 20-minute video, Lord of mercy. Why Josh Allen? I gotta speak a little bit more quicker because we still have half of the quarterbacks still having to go up here. I'm turning into Los Polos where I got like 20, 30 people in here and I'm making it to like an hour video because I keep on talking so much. And people just want to hear my opinion because I always be skipping and you probably like shut up and just do your next one. Okay. But I always be skipping when they just be yapping. Josh Allen, I think he's going to be really good. But again, the issue with Aaron Rodgers with no wide receivers pretty much right now would have Josh Allen over him. Again, I do think Aaron Rodgers will do really good, but I think Josh Allen is going to be better this year. And on top of it, I think I think Aaron Rodgers really needs some wide receiver support to be able to be as good. Go over Josh Allen this year. Matt Ryan, we're gonna have in the B tier. Coming from a Saints fan, I would say no. I wouldn't say it when he was still playing for the Falcons because I just had to talk bad about him, of course. But he's not washed. He's not washed. And it's crazy how this season is changing. Honestly, it makes me think about when I used to see Matt Ryan on my TV screen years ago as against Falcons. I mean against the Saints and watching him 2 times a year. What in the world is this VR mode? My bad. Yeah, that looks sick. But I just used to watch him years ago. I remember when I first saw him, I was like, golly, that dude got a big neck. I thought in my head. I remember when I first saw Matt Ryan play against the Saints, the Falcons won with the game-winning field goal. And I was like, I kind of want the Falcons to win because his neck is so, like, tall and I feel bad for him. But, man, I love the Saints. That's what I was thinking in my head. And I was upset when we lost and stuff. So, yeah, but we're going to have him right there. He's not washing. I feel like he's on a way better team, especially with the offensive lineman support on top of it. Joe Shiesty. Joe Shiesty. Finish this debate. Joe Burrow is better than Justin Herbert. Lamar Jackson, we'll have to see about that. Deshaun, we'll have to see about that. Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, no. He's not. Joe Burrow, pretty sure Jamar Chase is out for the entire regular season. Unless he really gets like a speedy recovery like that. If you can even do that. I mean, look at Jameson Williams, man. He's like already ready for like to like play. Like he'll be ready for like training camp. And then he still has a really good wide receiver, and I do think this team will be decent this year. People were like, I know when people saw my video last year on how the Bengals would play, I had them at the number 1 seed. Was it the number 1 seed? I don't remember. Pittsburgh, yeah, they were number 1 seed. I believe I wanted to put the Bengals. No, I actually wanted to put the Bengals at number 1 seed, but I don't believe I put them at number 1 seed. I believe I put the Ravens at number 1 seed because I didn't want people to go too crazy because, like, in the comments, is going like, what is wrong with you? Because I wasn't exactly sure on it myself. And I was like, yeah. But I think they'll still be pretty good. Joe Shiesty will always find a way. Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett, I'm going to put him in C. He is a now-ready quarterback, like everyone says. But he's a now-ready quarterback. He's not a now-ready quarterback to go to the Super Bowl. In my opinion. When I saw Microphone's video, when I see a video of anyone and hear their story and stuff, it makes me really believe and think this person going to put in the work and he's going to really go out there and work hard. This is how I think it. That's how I think it. The more work you put in, the better you get. Tom Brady, for instance, 7th round draft pick. Look, this is actually inspirational. Tom Brady, 7th round draft pick, almost got cut off the team, but stayed, but they kept him. Almost got cut off. And I'm guaranteed nobody would have signed Tom Brady. The GOAT could have never happened. This man right here could have never happened. By the way, let's just quickly put him right here. Like I already said about Aaron Rodgers, that problem, Tom Brady beats Josh Allen, still gonna have over. But actually, no, I'm having Tom Brady at number one. He's too good. But almost got cut off the team, all right? He puts in the work. So much work. He becomes starter. I don't know why I did this. He becomes starter for the team. Because I believe the quarterback got injured. Super Bowl rings. Super Bowl rings. He's like that. He put in the work. I remember watching like TikTok how I almost got cut off the team, and then how he put in the work and he turned into the GOAT. That's inspiration. Maybe I didn't explain it that well to you guys, but in other words, he put in the work and he became the GOAT. Derek Carr, we're gonna have him in the B. I would want to put him in the A, but I don't know. B, I think is good. We'll have him in the B, and we'll Devontae Adams, Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow. Plus, Derek Carr is still really good in my opinion. Kirk Cousins. He was good this year, solid this year, really good this year. And I think he's going to be really good this year still. Yeah, Sam Darnold, Panthers getting a draft. Panthers getting a quarterback from draft. I can't wait for the draft. It's in 2 days. Final mock draft coming out very soon. Justin Fields, we're going to have in the C tier. Jimmy G, we're going to put in the... Jimmy G is not even starting, I don't think. Put him there. They're keeping Jared Goff. Yeah, True Lock that I have, like, no clue in this dude. Yeah. Patty Mahomes, him again. Trey Lance. I actually put Trey Lance there. Malik Willis. He's not ready now. I don't think he'll exactly be ready this season. How do I think he'll play this season? We'll have here. Why? He's not a ready now quarterback. Same for Matt Corral. We'll put Matt Corral right there. They're not ready now quarterbacks. Let them know the playbook. Get to know the playbook and get to know the team. And these two, in my opinion, could be solid. I think Matt Corral will be a steal, in my opinion. If a late team or a team in the 2nd round can get Matt Corral, Desmond Ridder, I think he's going to go to the Steelers because I'm pretty sure Kenny Pickett and Malik Willis are going to be gone. Teddy Bridgewater, Mitch Trubisky not playing this season probably. All right, this is my thing right here. 29-minute video. That's why I decided to hurry up. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys like, start doing the jibby jabber, man. Draft in 2 days, and I have a lot to go to until I get to this. First day of football practice, same day of the draft. School, of course. The schedule is so messed up because we're doing end of course now. I have an end of course test tomorrow. Biology. So it's a lot I have to go through. And living the 24 hours in life. Just please keep me safe. So, can't wait for the NFL draft. If you guys like me, sure you guys like so do it at Jimmy Jazz. You got that.